Hey everybody, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for a new Tower Battles update video. Yes, you heard it right. Tower Battles recently got an update, so I'm gonna show you all what this update brings you. So first things first, I think this is probably requested a lot from a lot of people. If you look at the bottom right corner of your screen, you can see there's a settings icon. This can be toggled on and off in the in-game as well, which is super useful. So for example, if you don't want to hear the background music, you can just click this, boom, it turns it off. And if you want music, click it again to turn it back on. Super useful. This can be done in the game as well, like I said earlier. And speaking of which, I got some awesome news to share with you. Tower Battles can now be played on your mobile phones. I'm not even kidding, you can. You can indeed play it on your mobile device. This is the mobile interface. Looks really cool, right? And this is the PC interface. So you can actually change the interfaces depending on which device you're playing on, which is super useful. And then next up, in the play tab, you may notice there's a couple of lobbies. Nothing unusual like you see right here, but there's a new button. It's called Survival Tracker. So basically, this one tracks your record of how well you do in the survival of solo so far. So far, I think everyone's stats got reset because of the new system, of course. And you may also notice this on new maps, like Wasteland. Wasteland was one of the new maps that were teased earlier. Hellastic, or Hellastic actually. This one is a new map. This one is very dark map, so be warned when you're playing on this map. Intimidator, which is the cold, snowy area, which is something that is actually new to us. And last but not least, we have Canyon. Canyon is another new map that we got. And speaking of map selection, some of the existing maps got revamped. So for example, Midnight Road looks different, as you can see. There's now a big bridge across the Midnight Road, which kind of makes sense because it is like somewhere in the like a highway, like somewhere on a highway in the remote location. Swamp Isles, I think that only remains the same. Desert Outskirts are the same. Pond got revamped. Now there are trees on the maps. City now has a more detailed road and also the gates, etc. Anyways, there's no change to the gameplay on each of these revamped maps, it's just the visual looks. Which is quite awesome, because I'm glad that the developers took their time and revamped the maps. Really awesome. And also, speaking of which, the UI got changed, as you can tell. Same with in-game. And also, you can now see the zombie animations and tower animations are different now. Because these ones are updated. And speaking of which, when you look in the tower selection, you might be wondering, are there any new towers? Yes, there are 2 new towers added to this update. So before we get into new towers, let me go through what towers that have existed and might have changed in a bit of graphic wise. So first one you may notice is that the farm got a significant update. You can tell there's now more rendered properly, and also looks really nice. Let's see what else do we have here. Anyways, we also have like almost every tower receives some new animations, which is quite nice. Especially Golden Commando. Man, this one looks really good. Now let's move on to new towers. I think you might already seen it when I scroll down. This one right here is the Enforcer. This is one of the one tower that introduces a new mechanic. Yes, you heard it right. This tower is a melee tower. It's a melee defense tower. So basically, you have to put it really close to the path in order to make use of this. So here's how it works. This one basically, if you don't remember the Gladiator from Tower Defense Simulator, right? It works similar like that, but this one targets one at a time. So be careful when you're using melee. Anyways, it is super useful at the start, but however, in long games, it's not really that good because for the fact that it is a melee tower. It's not going to help you much in the long run. So it's highly advised if you're using this. This is great for early game and mid game, but however, it is not good in late game. And this one is the Marksman. I myself haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure this is a far range shooter, which is single and is a medium damage. I believe it is similar to Mercenary, but with more range. I think this one treated as a sniper and a mercenary. I think. I mean, the range isn't that far though. Yeah, it's just a little shorter range than sniper. I probably might say this might be the good tower to have, but overall, I think the Enforcer is the one I tried the most. But however, in my experience, this tower is actually kind of good in mid game and early games. So yeah. Anyways, some guys might be wondering, will I be able to release these two towers despite not all the videos have returned yet? Well, I'll try my best to get them all in as soon as I can. But here's the catch though, because since these two are just new, for a few hours ago, they are not available in wiki yet. So yeah, we may have to wait for it until they update the wiki. So for now, let's jump into the battle and show y'all what it's all about. First off, we're going to solo. So as you can tell, when you join the game, you can now see the conditions on each of the modes. So here's the catch though. So let me show you why are there any conditions here. So first off, look in 1v1. First team to die loses, which is basic. Each player begins with 650 cash. Each team begins with 100 health. Maximum tower per person is 25, and 100 credits you can earn from this mode. So basically, each mode serves different rules. So basically, for 1v1, it is a 650 cash starting, and you have maximum towers that you can have is 25. Last time it was only 15 per mode. Regardless of which mode it is always 15. But now since this got changed, they amped up the maximum towers you can place, which is really awesome. You can actually place more now. But however, in exchange of that, a lot of towers got nerfed. Yes, you heard it right. Some towers got nerfed. Like a lot of towers. One of the noticeable towers that got nerfed is one of them is Golden Commando. Yeah, he was really strong back in the meta. He was really strong in the meta of the previous update. Apparently, that one doesn't deal way too much value, so they had to increase the cost on some upgrades. The first upgrade has been nerfed from 10 cash to a higher cost. I think it's 800. I could be wrong. Anyways, that one that increases range, and that upgrade got renamed as well. So let me show you the 2v2 rules right now. As you can see, the more people you put in here, the less cash you begin with, and also the less towers you can build, which I had to keep in mind of. And here's this one right here, 18 for 3v3, and then 15 like nothing changed for the 4v4. Yeah, everything here is just getting really harder. So yeah, if it's like a 4-player mode, you're always gonna this one doesn't change your limit. So if you play with less people, then obviously it will allow you to build more. Let's jump in a 2v2. Never mind then, they just left. Okay. How about just a solo match, and I'll show you all what's going on. Okay, so first things first, let's go and choose a map. So looks like we got a new map here, but I feel like I would like to go for the basic map because this one got revamped. So let's jump in. Yeah, the UI's got changed, and now you can now see how many towers you can have in total, which is really nice. And also sound effects got changed. Anyways, as you can tell, the more towers you place, this number changes, which is really nice. So you can actually now keep track on the towers you have built easily. Look at that, now there are some visual cards up there. And they're all jeeps. Funny. And they're tanks too. What the heck? Since when does tanks appear in the streets? And this car is really big. There it goes. And yeah, as you can see, the number above the farm got updated as well, which it is really awesome. We got the spiked bumper for the patrol. Yeah, what do you think about this map change? Really awesome, right? I mean, in gameplay wise, it doesn't change anything, but it's just the visual look, like I said earlier. I'm gonna need to grab another jeep. Give me 1 second. Or patrol. I keep on saying jeep because it's basically a jeep running with this tower. Okay, this jeep should be coming out any second. There it is. And you can tell the wheels are moving as well, which is really nice. I can hear those cars beeping. I mean, literally in the game, you can actually hear them when they're driving up there. Oh, and that car disappeared, or jeep. Okay, I might as well use the bombs real quick. The car says beep beep. Okay, here comes some more threats coming out very soon. Since this is zombie outbreak, why would there be any cars like driving around this area anyways? Yeah, these tower visuals got changed a lot. I really love the change. Anyone else likes the new change here? Or do you like the old classic style? Oh yeah, speaking of which, you gotta be really careful on this game now because apparently what I heard is that a lot of towers got nerfed since a lot of towers got nerfed. It is now harder to triumph in this game. I'm not even kidding. It's a lot harder now. So be warned when you're playing this new update. This new update just got a lot challenging. Okay, more jeeps. I think 3 jeeps is actually no 4 jeeps. Since we now have more tower limits, there shouldn't be any issues. And also the boss one's sound or voice sounds a bit deeper now, which make them more scary. Not gonna lie. Anyways, I'll promise I'm gonna release more tower battles videos since I haven't uploaded for a while for about tower battles. Most of the time, I upload videos about my webtoon content, which I believe some of you are having a fun time with it. Looks like I'm gonna have to upgrade one of my jeeps into a mounted gunner. There it goes. So that way we'll have more firepower. Okay, mounted gunner should be coming at any second now. I mean, this time when you upgrade them to mounted gunners, they will now spawn immediately, which is a plus. Yeah, so what do you guys think? You can now play this game on mobile, which is really awesome. So basically, we got more players entering the game, which is really nice. I usually place 5 harms like always. Oh, it looks like they also updated this. It's like a total income now instead of the damage. I mean, it makes more sense. And also they updated the like when you if you don't have enough cash for an upgrade, now it's just say money. Instead says sorry you're poor. Okay, that's kind of mean, of course. And here comes boss 2. Menacing. I think we should be fine since we have a lot of mounted gunners now. Upgrade. Okay, more mounted gunners are coming out. And this map has a lot of big advantages. Like, for example, you can actually use the jeeps to allow them to shoot across the lane, which is kind of funny. Okay, I believe next round I'm gonna get my golden commando. You're gonna see him a glory of a redesign. Here it comes. I'm gonna send him out very soon. There he is, and also the sound of deploy got changed as well. Look at him. He's intimidating. Look at that. Even its barrel is spinning too. Okay, time to send out the boss melting weapon. Phaser. And you can now see him reloading. Look at that. And also the beam itself got changed too. Look at that. Now it looks more cooler. I'm gonna send more golden commandos. I'm gonna need to upgrade my jeeps. Because eventually these guys are gonna be tough. Speaking of which, there's two hidden bosses coming. Come on, here it goes. We got a tank. Also, we do have a Z as well, but I prefer a tank for now. I think I'll get the Z next. Yep, explosions. And look at this thing. This thing is big. So big. The station itself is big. Look at this thing. What the heck? The Z is so big. What the heck? And look at the Z update. You can see its wheels are moving and also the turret itself is spinning as well. We experienced a little lag, but that's fine. Okay, we're already at the 15 tower limit. that's in the past, but now we can build more. And also, you cannot walk through towers, which is more useful when you're trying to traverse. And speaking of which, look at these guys. These guys are slimes. These guys reminds me of Electrical from Clash Royale. If you don't know that game, that's basically resembles that. Very scary. We're gonna need to add some more rockets to these Zeds. Rockets are essential in this situation. Yeah, and these lightnings are threatening than I expected. It might be a bit too loud to me, but I think you'll find it in your own view. I can't even put it in the trees. Okay, that's right. Yeah, look at these guys. They're trying to overwhelm me. I believe you can only place up to 4, right? Hang on a second. I could be wrong. Let me just take a look. No, you can place up to more than 4. Okay. Okay, this is getting troubling. Those slimes are getting through. Okay. Yep, this is troublesome. Yeah, this game is a lot harder now. Okay, I gotta put more of these, otherwise we're dead. Okay, never mind. It looks like the range upgrade is 400 instead of 800 as I thought. I gotta start upgrading my other towers, like phasers, for example. And here comes the gold tower. Not gold tower, the gold zombie. This doesn't look good. Game, like, you know, how Battles got updated, and what I mean is that in the versus matches they changed the way how the versus match works now. So basically, if your opposing team dies before wave 8, that would not count as a loss or victory. So basically that's basically like a practice match. So like for example, So if you want to get some win rates, make sure you defeat your team, that your enemy team like after wave 8 has passed. So basically you had to wait for wave 8 and then you can go for victory. Otherwise, it doesn't count, and you're only gonna get 25 credits and no victory to you. So be warned. If you want to win against your opponent in versus, make sure you do it after wave 8. After wave 8 is over, or around wave 8. That's all I can share with you in this video. See you all next time.